Dudes and dudettes of YouTube land, it's Frank with What's the Point EDC, and I'm back in my natural habitat. Today we got the Ka-Bar U.S.M.C. Sure do. Before we go ahead and talk about it, let's cut. You know it. Alright, let me get you some specs real quick. Alright, I'm going to do it like this. Here's the knife. So we have a 7-inch blade. We have, give or take, a 5-inch handle, including this 12 gauge. Let me read this to you. This is going to be 12 gauge commercial grade carbon steel cap. This is the cap and this is the guard. Okay. So we got a 7-inch blade, just about 5 inches right about here, the handle and everything. This is stacked leather. I have treated it a couple times now. It'll last forever. You take care of it, just like almost anything. So it's got an edge angle of 20 degrees, so 40 inclusive, 20 on each side. 1095 Crowvan steel, which is a high carbon steel, which is great for ease of sharpening. It has decent edge retention, and it's going to be super damn tough. It's going to take whatever you can throw at it and pretty much not chip. HRC is going to be between 56 and 58, which is right on par. I mean, it's right where it needs to be. Ka-Bar knows what they're doing. Blade thickness is going to be 0.165 inches. Blade width is going to be 1.188 inches. It's got folders on both sides. It is a clip point. It does have guards. It does swedge. It like swedges down, gets thinner. It's not actually sharpened. It's a false edge. It's meant for going through cans and the sort. This knife was made to be in the field for soldiers. It's not actually a fighting knife. I had just found that out. So if anybody wants to know some real information on this knife, let me clear that. If you want some real information on this knife, you're going to want to go to Donnie B All Day's channel, because I just watched his channel. He totally inspired me to go ahead and do this knife. He'll never see this video, and he'll probably doesn't know who I am. It probably won't, but that's okay, because I'll keep spreading good freaking content. And this dude's got some content. He's a knife designer too. He's freaking a beast. Okay, so let's get started. I think we got that out the way. The knife is made in America. The sheath is made in Mexico. Let's go ahead and just do this. Take some of this wet, sticky bark. Let me do a couple more of them for you guys. So from what I've had with this knife so far, it's extremely comfortable. I haven't had any hot spots, any issues with the butt guard or the cap, anything, no issues at all. I've done tip tests. Tip holds up good. Stabbed plenty of good trees. Done all that good stuff. Done a whole bunch of dropping. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's go ahead and let's just chop at this, just so we can see some choppability. Take some of this bark off. You would need this right here to for a fire if you were out in a survival situation. From what I've gathered, this is better off as a survival knife than a fighting knife because of the weight. It's just kind of not balanced proper for that. But I really don't know a lot about that. I'm learning, so that way I can tell you guys better information on things. What I can tell you is this 1095 Crowvan gets sharp. Let's go ahead and split this. Why not? Matter of fact, that one's kind of already split, but we'll do it anyway. Why not? Look at that awkward way I just did that. Is that right there good for the camera? Oh, we're good to go. Hold on. Actually, let me see something. Whoa, look at them ants up in there. Let's knock them on out. Y'all got to go. Y'all can't be up in here. Let me switch hands. I'm trying to do it left-handed, trying to be all goofy looking. All for the tube, guys. All for the tube. Now I am not trying to beat on it hard because it is a stick tang, which so you got to be smart. but I've never had a problem. And from what I hear from most people, if you're not just going stupid on these knives, this and give me 1 second. And the Ka-Bar D2 Extreme, check out my video I did on a few days ago. There's no problem with either one of these. They're standing strong. Let's get something else real quick. Let's tear some of this bark off while we're at it. This is a little different bark. Let's see what it does like this. Let's see guys doing like pool cuts like this. I don't know. I'm just repeating what I'm seeing. I'm not a bushcrafter, but I'm learning, guys. I'll say this knife will do some damage though. Y'all get the point. Let's see here. What do we got? Let's see. You guys are pulling these feather sticks. It's a little feathery, not that good. This is not good wood for this. Anyway, let's cut some more stuff up. So one thing I do want to say, I want everybody to know this. This is still the factory edge, and I've done a lot with it. More than what I did with the Ka-Bar D2 when you guys seen it. More cutting. The D2, Ka-Bar D2 was thrown more. This was used for more cutting, so kind of in a way it's not 100% fair. This is lighter than the D2 Extreme. Gotta keep them fingers away. What's everybody carrying today? Golly. It's losing its edge a little bit of the bite. That's not Ka-Bar's fault. That is my fault for not having it freshly sharpened. Today I'm carrying on me my line steel H1 Skinner, M390 steel, one piece wrap around my micarta. Nice sheep's foot blade. Great sheath on it. Also, I got my Best Tech Warwolf. This is going to be D2 steel. It's got that harpoon blade, G10 scales, nice action. It's snappy too. It's got a nice pocket clip on it. It's super hard to get out the pocket. Be totally honest, super hard. I wish it wasn't quite as stiff, but it's a great knife for a lot. The hardest video will be up about this, but my phone is going to die here real soon, so I got to be kind of quick. Here's the sheath to the Ka-Bar U.S.M.C. I want to give a big shout out to, this is going to be a funny shout out. I want to give a big shout out to, give me a second, Wheelbase in Frederick, Maryland on Market Street. They're supplying me with free inner tubes so they don't waste them and so that I can give you guys some content. So let's bring the camera in real quick. We got about another couple minutes and we're going to call it a day. Simply because look at that. Simply because I'm running out of battery. So this is definitely something we would be cutting on. You know, we got to change our nieces, nephews, sons, daughters' bicycle tires. You know, sometimes you got to cut a patch. If you got to cut a patch, guys, look. See what you get here. Without cutting myself. It's sharp. You already know. It doesn't take a fool or a rocket scientist to figure this one out. It's sharp. Yep. So anybody wants any free inner tubes for these, for some of your hard use videos, please let me know. I got unlimited. They're filling up a box for me, and that's really nice of them to do. It's very nice. Do a couple more of these. Hack into some wood. I can smell the wood. It smells so good. Oh, it bites down. Little feathery. Here, we can scoop it up. We can start us a fire. All that good stuff. We ain't though. We ain't. So we're gonna do 2 more things before we go. Let's cut us a. This is our tactical things. We put these on motorcycles. We put these on everything. This is tactical tubing here. Tactical tubing, guys. It's got a hell of an edge on it still. Golly. I gotta clean all this up. Wow, that sucks. Give me just another minute for you know, I gotta get some wire going on here. Not wire, I mean, you know what I mean. The typical things we do here. What's the point, EDC? You know it. Look at that, guys. Just pulling it through. This is nothing. None of this is anything then. It just doesn't stand a chance. What else do I got out here? Oh yeah. Some of us, you know, some of us are landscapers. Some of us are masons. I'm definitely a stonemason, so I'm very familiar with these daggone sacks. Look. It's no problem, guys. I cut these things open like you wouldn't imagine. I work in our national parks, so trust and believe me. Now I got a hell of a mess, all for the name of YouTube. Alright, I'm guessing that's about it. We're gonna baton through something else, why not? One last thing, call it a day, guys, because the phone is literally probably right about 2% right now. It was at 10% when I started this, so. Wow, that's some hard wood. I don't want to bang really hard. Well, we're pretty much through. No chips. Let's check her out. Excellent, guys. Look at this. Look at it. Yes, it's not as pretty as it was, but damn if it ain't just as good. Wow, that's impressive. Let me do something else. I just want to see if it's biting in good still. Alright, guys, look. Last look at it. What do you guys think? This thing's been in use since like 42, 43 or something. Our men and women have used these knives and abused these knives. They've done everything. So with that being said, I'm gonna say one last thing. Let me point the camera up. I know this is all crooked and stuff, but it is what it is, guys. This is Frank with What's the Point EDC. If you're an addict, never quit. Get the help you truly deserve. If you're struggling with bad thoughts in your brain, reach out. There's always help out there. Never give up. Always stay strong and always live long. And I'm gonna keep bringing you guys these sharp knives and good vibes. It's Frank with What's the Point EDC, and I'm out.